Apple and Facebook are raising a few eyebrows after they both agreed that they would start paying for women, female employees, to freeze their eggs in order to focus on their careers for a little longer. Now, Facebook has already offered this to their female employees. This policy began in January of this year. However, Apple is expected to also pay for this type of service sometime in the near future. So just to give you a sense of how much this costs, I should note that private insurance companies usually do not pay for this service, okay? So if you are a woman who's getting older, you want to focus on your career, but you want to freeze your eggs, you're going to probably pay a considerable amount of money for it, and you have to keep paying money for it every year. So egg freezing currently costs about $10,000, plus up to $1,000 a year for maintenance. Facebook and Apple are both covering costs of egg fertilization up to $20,000.
Okay, so my main question is to you. What do you think? Good idea, bad idea?
I think it's awesome.
Really?
So no woman is, understand, they're not like trying to force women to freeze their eggs. They're just saying, hey, if you like working here, you want to focus on your career a little longer, but you also want to plan for the future and have a family, this option is available to you. This is something that I want to do myself. So if you had come to me and you said, hey, I know the insurance that we provide doesn't offer this, but I'm willing to pay for it up to $20,000, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Okay. Good luck. Don't hold your breath.
I know.
Okay. Now, it's fascinating, right? These companies have so much money that they save money by incrementally keeping their workers working for a little longer, right? They have so many employees, so many of whom they pay a tremendous amount of money to, that the more that they're in the office, the better. So that's why if you go to Facebook, Google, all these giant companies, there's literally a free lunch, okay? They have like unlimited food, as much as you want throughout the day, okay? It's all free. So if you're not used to it, and you work in the coal mines, which is, by the way, the rest of the country, right? When McDonald's, there's this story we told, a guy works 25 years at McDonald's, and then they're like, okay, you know what, here's a good bonus for you, 25 bucks. That's it, okay? So you see those kind of situations, and then when you go over there, it's like Shangri-La. And the food is delicious, and it's coming out of why? Because if you go outside to get food, you're going to spend a lot of time doing that. They would rather have you work the extra half hour, work the extra hour, while you're still inside the company's headquarters.
Yeah, they make the workplace so pleasurable that people would actually rather stay there, right? And look, I think that for women at least, it extends beyond Google. It extends beyond, these particular companies. It is really difficult for you to focus on building your career, building your reputation, building your resume at the time when society is expecting you to settle down, get married, and have kids, right? So like, for instance, I'm 28 right now, and 28 is when everyone all of a sudden starts getting married and having kids. I mean, nowhere near that.
You haven't done that yet?
Haven't done that yet. I know, it's a little bit of a tragedy.
Okay.
No, but here's the thing, if I had like an inkling that it's gonna happen sometime in the near future, cool, I wouldn't be panicked about it. That's nowhere near my future, right?
So, and for the purpose of Facebook and Apple, again, they're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts, although it's a good program that obviously a lot of women are happy to partake in. They're doing it so you don't get pregnant while working for them and and then take time off, which you obviously have to, et cetera, right? So they're thinking you freeze the eggs, and 8 years later when you have the kids, as an example, right? Maybe you're working for somebody else. Meanwhile, I got your most productive years, right?
That's a good point.
And you didn't take any time off. And if you didn't take a month off or 2 months off, that's going to save me so much more than $20,000.
Yep.
Because remember, a lot of their employees are super well paid.
Yep.
So it's a very smart program on their part for efficiency reasons. It's also smart because it makes them look good, and it is a good program. The women partake in it. The only downside is this feeling in the culture that you got to keep working. You got to keep working. You don't have time to get pregnant. Okay, you got to go. So make sure you stay at the office, eat lunch there, eat dinner there, stay there, don't get pregnant, just keep on going.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely part of American culture, but I would argue that jobs like, working for Facebook or Google, I would say the majority of their employees are motivated and hungry and they want to be there, right? Yeah. And I don't mean to make a blanket statement, but they seem like they wanted that job.
Yeah.
So it's a little different from, let's say, a job that someone feels pressure to do because they need to make ends meet. You see what I'm saying?
I don't want people to misinterpret me. I think those are great jobs that they have over there, and usually people are happy to have them.
Yeah.
And I am part of the culture that overworks.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just questioning whether that's the right culture for all of us, right? And you might want to, I mean, if at 20, depending on who you are, 26, 28, 32, you want to get pregnant by actually having sex, maybe that's not such a bad thing, right? Maybe you go crazy and have it the natural way in a time that works for you, but that might not work for your employer. Now, don't hold me to that later, okay?
I mean, do you want me to take time off? Or do you want to save money by...
I'm not freezing your eggs. Good luck with your own eggs, okay?
All right.